Good evening and welcome to another night of Lars Country Sound. I hope you enjoy the music I have lined up tonight on this bank holiday weekend. Sit back and enjoy it anyway.
Life is leading us to different places. When you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. I will learn to smile at other faces, but part of me will always be in love with you. Who knows where another you will find me? Gone will be the lovely thing we knew, but each starry night will still remind me, and part of me will always be in love with you. Part of me will always be wherever you are, wanting you so. Although we're apart, part of me will never let your memory get very far away from me. You'll always be in my heart. Other lips may learn to kiss me sweetly, and darling, when I find somebody new, I will make believe I'm hers completely. But part of me will always be in love with you. Part of me will always be wherever you are, wanting you so. Although we're apart, part of me will never let your memory get very far away from me. You'll always be in my heart, and part of me will always be in love with you.
I'd like to say hi there to Eamon Roach, and thanks Eamon for the session we had last night, and I hope we'll have another one now in a fortnight's time. Very nice people up in Arklow, couldn't have been any nicer. So I enjoyed it and I always enjoyed it. So we hope to see you again.
I just received a letter from my home in Ireland. The scribble so familiar was my mother's feeble hand. A house that rang with music and of laughter now is still. Dear Daddy is so lonely now among the Wicklow Hills. As I gaze across the mountains, I relive a moment's joy. The same old Wicklow mountain where you rambled as a boy. Your photo as a child that pictures by my bedside still. And each night I pray that you come back home among the Wicklow hills. Do you remember long ago when in summer you would stroll down where the crystal mountain streams to the slaty waters roll? You recall a young companion who talks about you still, and you know who she is waiting to among the Wicklow hills. As I gaze across the mountains, I relive a moment's joy. The same old Wicklow mountains where you rambled as a boy. Your photo as a child, that picture's by my bedside still. And each night I pray that you come back home among the Wicklow hills.
I'd like to say good evening to Marie Furlong there, Marintown and her family. Hope you're all keeping well, Marie, and hope you'll enjoy the music.
Two lovers, they were walking hand in hand. The maiden wore a shiny wedding band. She said, "My love, you own my heart and soul. So promise that you'll love me when I'm old. And darling, say you'll love me when I'm old. When dark clouds gather round and nights are cold. And say you'll never trade our love for gold. Oh darling, say you'll love me when I'm old." He kissed her lips and touched her golden hair, then looked upon her face so young and fair. He held her gently to his loving heart, saying only God above could make us part. And darling, say you'll love me when I'm old. When dark clouds gather round and nights are cold. And say you'll never trade our love for gold. Oh darling, say you'll love me when I'm old. They lived so many years as man and wife, with 7 kids to grace their happy life. Sometimes the clouds grew dark and nights were cold.
Somehow their love grew strong as they grew old. And darling, say you love me when I'm old. When dark clouds gather round and nights are cold. And say you'll never trade our love for gold. Oh darling, say you love me when I'm old. Yes, darling, say you love me when I'm old.
I got a special request there last night for little Daniel Roach. So Daniel's told me to wave at him. I hope you're up there, Daniel. You're looking at us. Enjoy the sound and music as well.
You just can't stand to see me happy. You seem to hurt me all you can. Still I keep on loving you, but I never understand. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through, never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. Ashes of love, cold as ice. You paid the debt, I paid the price. Our love has gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flames burned out. Break out the bottle, bring on the cheers. Mr. Bartender, I'll have another beer. Tomorrow I'll be searching when that awful thirst begins. The wheels fell off the wagon and I'm getting wild again. I thought I had seen pretty girls in my time. That was before I met you. I thought I'd found one that I wanted for real, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail, thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still.
I'd like to say hi there to Helena and Martin up there in Arklow. And I hope you're in good form today, Helena, after that night last night. You had a fairly busy there. So we'll meet again anyway up there and have another one.
Friday night, it's McGuire's in the back room. Will you come to the dance there with me? There'll be old Lachie Coe in the corner, and and there ain't much goes on he don't see. They come down from the hills every weekend, and they all have their own favorite scene. And by 10 when they strike up the banjo, all the young folk are first on their feet. Will you come to the dance with me, Molly? Oh, the crack will be 90, you'll see. In Maguire's pub tonight in the back room, will you dance, dear Smalley, with me? Cousin Mick, he just sits on his bar stool. When he feels like a dance, he makes his move. He just smiles at the girl he's been watching, and there's yet one I've known to refuse. And he'll hold her so tight on the dance floor that you can't help but smile as you peep. And young Bridie McCall says she loves him, so she comes just in case every week. Will you come to the dance with me, Molly? For the crack will be 90, you'll see. In Maguire's pub tonight in the back room, will you dance, dear Smalley, with me? Friday night it's Maguire's in the back room. Say you'll come to the dance there with me. There's old Bill wants a wife, and there's Mary. She would go, but they just can't agree. And by 1 when the dancing is over, and I'm holding your hand on the floor, can I walk you back home in the moonlight? Can I kiss you goodnight at your door? Will you come to the dance with me, Molly? For the crack will be 90, you'll see. In Maguire's pub tonight in the back room, will you dance, dear Smalley, with me? Yes, in Maguire's pub tonight in the back room, will you dance, dear Smalley, with me?
I say good evening there to Connor, and I hope you're keeping well. You're not shook from last night either. And I'll play some of that music for you later on there, Connor, all right?
Are you ready, partner? Who said that? Oh, yeah, boy, yeah. I remember well the years gone by and the changes they have brought. I lived right here in the Emerald Isle since I was just a tot. And Declan's dad in his pony trap on Sundays could be seen.
But hey, the pony trap's now out of date. 'Tis Butler's limousine.
Do you remember the good old days? Forever they are past. They'll never be the same again, 'cause things are changing fast.
I still recall the winter nights and the cottages so bright. It wasn't from the electric scheme, 'twas the good old candlelight.
And the ceilidh in the country home with the fiddler in the stand. But that would never do today, 'tis a 5 or a 6-piece band. Do you remember the good old days? Forever they are past. They'll never be the same again, 'cause things are changing fast. Up ya boy, you Decky. Put more TVO on the tractor. Who's it?
The low back car, the rocking chair, the tandem made for two. Memories of years gone by, today they are so few.
Our present need is rush and speed and travel night and day. A foreign land sent to hand, 'cause things are here to stay. Do you remember remember the good old days, forever they are past. They'll never be the same again, 'cause things are changing fast. Stop the woodle and let me off. Be quiet, butler. Up, yeah, boy, yeah.
The grass grows green, the shamrocks seen, the mountains stand so tall. They're always there beyond compare, they never changed at all.
But the friends we knew are still so true, and will be till the end. I'd give the world for years gone by if they'd be renewed again. Do you remember the good old days? Forever they are past. They'll never be the same again, 'cause things are changing fast. Hey, do you remember the good old days? Forever they are past. They'll never be the same again, 'cause things are changing fast. And the marquee in Rundish, right.
I'm working here in Glasgow, I've got a decent job, carrying bricks and mortar, and my pay is 15 bob. I rise up in the morning, I get up with the lark, and as I'm walking down the street, I hear the girls remark, "Hello, Patsy Fagan," you'll hear the girls all cry. "Hello, Patsy Fagan, you're the apple of my eye. You're a decent boy from Ireland, no one can deny. You're rare and scared and devil may care and decent Irish boy." Now if there's one among you who'd like to marry me, I'll take her to a little home across the Irish Sea. I'll dress her up in satin and please her all I can, and let the people see that I'm a decent Irishman. "Hello, Patsy Fagan," you'll hear the girls all cry. "Hello, Patsy Fagan, you're the apple of my eye. You're a decent boy from Ireland that no one can deny. You're rare and scared and devil may care and decent Irish boy." Hey! The day that I left Ireland was many years ago. I left my home in Antrim where the pigs and praties grow. But since I left old Ireland, it's always been my plan to let the people see that I'm a decent Irishman. "Hello, Patsy Fagan," you'll hear the girls all cry. "Hello, Patsy Fagan, you're the apple of my eye. You're a decent boy from Ireland that no one can deny. You're rare and scare and devil may care and decent Irish boy. You're rare and scare and devil may care and decent Irish boy." Hey!
There are wild and rocky hills on the coast of Donegal, and the fishermen are hearty, brave and free. And the big Atlantic swell is the place they know right well, as they fight to make a living from the sea. With the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and our ships all gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, there'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Killybegs come rolling home. Now you're headed out to sea, and the wind is blowing free, and you cast your nets as rain begins to fall. And the clouds are riding high, and the wind will soon blow high, and today you'll maybe take a bumper haul. With the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and our ships all gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, there'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Killybegs come rolling home. Well, the weather's very rough and the work gets plenty tough, and the ropes will raise the welts upon your hands. But you'll never leave the sea, for wherever you may be, when it's in your blood it's hard to live on land. With the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and our ships all gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, there'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Killybegs come rolling home. Now there's purple on the hills, and there's green down by the shore, and the sun has cast its gold upon the sea. And there's silver down below, where the herring fishes go. If we catch them, there'll be gold for you and me. With the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and our ships all gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, there'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Killybegs come rolling home. With the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, and our ships all gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, there'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Killybegs come rolling home. When the boys from Killybegs come rolling home.
Tell me, darling, is there someone else sharing all my love? When I hold and kiss you, is it him you're thinking of? I've got this feeling deep inside and don't know what to do. Whereas all our love gone, where is me and you? There's no need to pretend you're still in love with me. Although it would break my heart, I will set you free. I want you here beside me, only if your love is true. Right now I feel the one I love loves somebody new. You know we were happy from the very start. When you said you loved me, I gave you my heart. And life we shared together, now we've drifted apart. What can I do with this second-hand heart? All the love that we had was not enough for you. The life we planned together, dreams that won't come true. You have found another, my world's fell apart. All that's left for me is to heal this broken heart. You know we were happy from the very start. When you said you loved me, I gave you my heart. And the life we shared together, now we've drifted apart. What can I do with this second-hand heart? Someday I'll get over you, this heart of mine will mend. And maybe one day I will fall in love again. Till then I'm free and single, not a worry or a care. 'Cause when love turns to heartache, the pain is hard to bear. now we've drifted apart. What can I do with this second-hand heart? A life we shared together, now we've drifted apart. What can I do with this second-hand heart?
Good evening, Ava. Hope you're dancing around the floor there to all the music and you're enjoying it.
Let him go, let him tarry, let him sink or let him swim. He doesn't care for me and I don't care for him. He can go and find another that I hope he will enjoy. For I'm gonna marry a far nicer boy. Farewell to cold winter, summer's come at last. Nothing have I gained, by my true love I have lost. I'll sing and I'll be happy like the birds up on the tree. For since he deceived me, I care no more for he. Let him go, let him tarry, let him sink or let him swim. He doesn't care for me and I don't care for him. He can go and find another that I hope he will enjoy. For I'm gonna marry a far nicer boy. He wrote to me a letter saying he was very bad. I sent him back an answer saying I was awful glad. He wrote to me another saying he was well and strong, but I care no more about him than the ground he walks upon. Let him go, let him tarry, let him sink or let him swim. He doesn't care for me and I don't care for him. He can go and find another that I hope he will enjoy. For I'm gonna marry a far nicer boy. He can go to his old mother now and set her mind at ease. I hear she is a cold old woman, very hard to please. For slighting me and talking little is all she ever done. Because I was courting her great big ugly son. Let him go, let him tarry, let him sink or let him swim. He doesn't care for me and I don't care for him. He can go and find another that I hope he will enjoy. For I'm gonna marry a far nicer boy. Let him go, let him tarry, let him sink or let him swim. He doesn't care for me and I sure don't care for him. He can go and find another that I hope he will enjoy. For I'm gonna marry a far nicer boy. Yes, I'm gonna marry a far nicer boy. Hey!
Like I say, good evening there to Veronica and Robbie and Paddy down in Paddy Murphy there down in Pearstown and Sydney. Cindy, I hope you enjoy the music as well, lads.
Love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall, went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed.
Late in 1962, he had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. It placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today.
Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was away down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece with love she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, well, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me.
We met in Nashville one night at the Bluebird Cafe. I just sung a love song, one that I had written that day. When I saw those big brown eyes, oh, I knew I didn't have a prayer. He said, "Are you new in town? Hey, can I take you anywhere?" And I said, "You could take me to Paris. We could watch the sunset there. Or take me on a Mississippi riverboat with the wind blowing in my hair. Or you could drive me in a red Mustang all the way from Atlanta to LA. Just take me in your arms and love me." We spent the next few weeks doing all the things that lovers do. We talked about forever and making all our dreams come true. Then killing me not so softly, he seemed to slip away. But more than every now and then, I smile just thinking about that day when he took me to Paris and we watched the sunset there. He took me on a Mississippi riverboat with the wind blowing in my hair. Then he drove me in a red Mustang all the way from Atlanta to LA. He took me in his arms and loved me. Oh, take me to Paris. We could watch the sunset there. Or take me on a Mississippi riverboat with the wind blowing in my hair. You could drive me in a red Mustang all the way from Atlanta to LA. Just take me in your arms and love me. Just take me in your arms and love me.
There's a new love in my life, not a lover, not a wife, but I know this truly is a love affair. The new apple of my eye is my daughter's little boy, and my world's a brighter place because he's there. I love to watch him run and play. He makes the most of every day in a world of secret friends that he's just found, where dragons wander free and where pirates sail the sea, where Spider-Man and Batman call around. He's a pint-sized action man and he's always got a plan. He only kills the baddies if they're really bad. But in my heart I sang the day he let me join his gang. And that first time that I heard him say, Grandad. He's a rascal, he's a pest. He won't ever let you rest. Sometimes I think he runs on Duracell, but I wouldn't change a thing for the treasures of a king. I just love him and he loves me as well. He's a pint-sized action man, and he's always got a plan. He only kills the baddies if they're really bad. But in my heart I sang the day he let me join his gang. And that first time that I heard him say, Grandad. The first time that I heard him say, Grandad. La la la. Yeah, the first time that I heard him say, Grandad.
The seagulls are calling and the wind's in the sail, and we're fast moving out to the sea on a ship bound for St. John, 3,000 miles away. A human cargo, my comrades and me. Farewell, my green valleys, God keep you the same. If in only my mind you will be. I'm sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys to see. It hurts me to think of the things I left behind, though the famine has blackened our land. And to look for the things that I might never find, it's a problem that now is at hand. Farewell, my green valleys, God keep you the same. If in only my mind you will be. I'm sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys to see. There's a fever raging and the winds have died away, and the journey can no longer be, and the plague is a shadow that lingers night and day. Far across our green valleys I'll be, sailing dark waters to far America. Nevermore my green valleys to see. Nevermore my green valleys to see.
Sitting down by your graveside and rest for a while, need the warm summer sun. I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the Great Fallen in 1916. I hope you died well and I hope you died clean. Or young Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did he play the fife loudly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave there a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined, although you died back in 1916. In that faithful heart are you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed and forever behind the glass frame? In an old photograph, torn, battered and stained and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did he play the fife loudly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? The sun, now it shines on the green fields of France. There's a warm summer's breeze, it makes the red poppies dance. And look how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, no barbed wire, there's no gunfire now. But here in this graveyard is still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sand. To man's blind indifference to his fellow man, to a whole generation that were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did he play the fife loudly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? I am Willie, my bride, I can't help but wonder why do those that lie here know why did they die? And did they believe when he answered the call? Did he really believe that this war would end to wars? Well, the sorrow, the suffering, the blood, the pain, the killing and dying with all done in vain. For young Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again and again and again and again. Do they beat the drum slowly? Do they play the fife loudly? Do they sound the dead march as the lover you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the fall? Did they beat the drums slowly? Did he play the fife loudly? Did they sound the dead march as the lover you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? And did the pipes play the flowers of the fall? Thank you. Thank you, folks.
By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crowd, I rebel, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lived in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then trained the dog. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we all could understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, when I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I'd learned about life, and I'd found a wife in the town I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes have burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the damned barbed wire gets higher and higher, they done to the town I loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so well.
Sunset years I sang about have slowly came upon me, and I've seen so many changes, I must say. From the Galtymore to Galway, Donegal to Tipperary, I remember all the folk along the way. I would like to take a moment to thank you all sincerely for the pleasure of your company and your time. If you enjoyed my music and the songs that I was singing, I can only say the pleasure, it was mine. It never seemed to matter if the sun was shining brightly or if the snow lay deep upon the ground. You're always there to meet us with happy smiling faces anytime a band came to your town. Now here's to all the people, some gone but not forgotten, our tunes lay there in the hearts of time. I raise my hand in honor, I thank you most sincerely, and I'd like to say the pleasure has been mine. I give my life to traveling the country lanes and byways. That wasn't always easy, heaven knows. I give my soul to singing this good old country music, but best of all I give my love to Rose. Each day I thank the good Lord for my life and for my children. The years have passed but I'm still doing fine. Until I see you all again somewhere on life's journey, I'd like to say the pleasure has been mine. Until I see you all again somewhere on life's journey, I'd like to say the pleasure has been mine.
I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, but that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right from mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, 'cause I'm living happily. Well, the sun don't shine in the winter time, but that don't bother me. And the car won't go if you drive too slow, but that don't bother me. And your heart won't ache if you're here to take all this love from me. Well, they don't give a damn about a worried man for mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, 'cause I'm living happily. Well, it ain't this town makes the world go round, but that don't bother me. 'Cause the time's too slow when I'm on the go, but that don't bother me. And the dirty old road that nobody knows feels like home to me. Well, I might not stay, but this town is a way of catching up with me. Well, I don't mind if I ain't got time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, and that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right for mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, 'cause I'm living happily. Well, I don't mind if I ain't got time, but that don't bother me. I'm a hillbilly girl in a hillbilly world, but that don't bother me. Well, I ain't that bright, but I know what's right for mistakes in my color TV. I don't care if I lose my hair, 'cause I'm living happily. I don't care if I lose my hair, 'cause I'm living happily.
Factory house outside the town. Pretty name I can't remember. Christmas party 77. Heartbeat like an earthly tremor. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever and ever. And ever. Heartbeat like an earthly tremor. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever. Ever. The way to school I tried to meet you. Your father used to drop you off. You'd step out of a red Cortina. You look so pretty on those winter mornings. Forever. First love stays with you forever. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever and ever. And ever. You look so pretty on those winter mornings. First love stays with you forever. Ever. Close your eyes for just one moment. Disco at the start of summer. Sun still shining through the window. And you were just about to blossom. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever and ever. And ever. You were just about to blossom. Forever and ever. First love stays with you forever. Ever. Forever and ever. come from down in the valley, where mister, when you're young, they bring you up to do like your daddy done. Me and Mary, we met in high school, and she was just 17. We drive out of this valley down to where the fields were green. We go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we'd ride. Then I got married pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. And for my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse, and the judge put it all to rest. No wedding day smiles, no walk down the aisle, no flowers, no wedding dress. That night we went down to the river, then into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we did ride. Yeah, yeah. I got a job working construction for the Johnstown Company, but lately there ain't been much work on account of the economy. Now all them things that seem so important, well, mister, they vanished right into the air. Now I just act like I don't remember. Mary acts like she don't care. But I remember us riding in my brother's car, her body tan and wet down at the reservoir. At night on them banks I'd lie awake and pull her close just to feel each breath she'd take. Now those memories come back to haunt me. They haunt me like a curse. Is a dream alive that don't come true? Or is it something worse that sends me down to the river? Oh, I know the river is dry. That sends me down to the river tonight. Down to the river, my baby and I. Oh, down to the river we ride.
Like to say hi there to Jono. I hope you're feeling well there, Jono, after last night. And you're fresh listening to the music here now.
Thinking about you guys yesterday. Well, I'd been here 3 times before, and I think I understand a little bit how you feel about some things. It's none of my business how you feel about some other things, and I don't give a damn how you feel about some other things. But anyway, I tried to put myself in your place, and I believe this is the way that I would feel about San Quentin. San Quentin, you've been living hell to me. You blistered me since 1963. I've seen 'em come and go, and I've seen 'em die. And long ago I stopped asking why. San Quentin, I hate every inch of you. You cut me and you scarred me through and through. And I'll walk out a wiser, weaker man. Mr. Congressman, you can't understand. San Quentin, what good do you think you do? Do you think I'll be different when you're through? You bend my heart and mind and you warp my soul. Your stone walls turn my blood a little cold. San Quentin, may you rot and burn in hell. May your walls fall and may I live to tell. May all the world forget you ever stood. And may all the world regret you did no good. San Quentin, I hate every inch of you.
Tomorrow was or
together, and seldom, if ever, did anyone see either apart. And even to this day, all their friends will say, here's the happy couple with two loving hearts. They met one night by chance outside the local dance. She was waiting for her friends to bring her home. When they did not return, she got a bit concerned. She lived 4 miles down a country road. A young man in his car said, I'll drive you anywhere. If you're stranded, I will take you home. She thanked him and got in. How could she know right then Cupid's arrow had already left its bow? They were always together, and seldom, if ever, did anyone see either apart. And even to this day, all their friends will say, here's the happy couple with two loving hearts. When he stopped outside her gate, he asked her for a date. She told him she'd have to wait and see. But there was every chance next week at the dance. He smiled and said, that's good enough for me. They were always together, and seldom, if ever, did anyone see either apart. And even to this day, all their friends will say, here's the happy couple with two loving hearts. As soon as he walked in, she stood and smiled at him. In a moment, he was by her side. As they waltzed across the floor, one thing he knew for sure, he was gonna make this lovely girl his bride. Now there's no use pretending, we all love a happy ending. They took the vows till death do us part. And after all these years, through laughter, fun and tears, they're still the couple with two loving hearts. They were always together, and seldom, if ever, did anyone see either apart. And even to this day, all their friends will say, here's the happy couple with two loving hearts. They're still the happy couple with two loving hearts.
Next song is for you there, Sally, your favourite singer.
Didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. always made my troubles feel so small. And you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah. Just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight.
I remember walking round the Court Square sidewalks, looking in windows at things I couldn't want. There's Johnson's Hardware and Morgan's Jewelry, and the old Lee King's apothecary. They were the little man, the little man. I go back now, the stores are empty, except an old Coke sign dated 1950, boarded up like they never existed, or renovated and called historic districts. There goes the little man, there goes the little man. Now the Court Square's just a set of streets that people go around, but they seldom think about the little man that built this town before the big money shut him down and killed the little man. Oh, the little man. He pumped your gas and he'd clean your glass. One cold rainy night he fixed your flat. The new store came where you do it yourself, and you buy a lotto ticket, food off the shelf. Forget the little man, forget about that little man. He hung on there for a few more years. He couldn't sell Slurpees, he wouldn't sell beer. Now the bank rents a station to a man down the road, and they sell Velvet Elvis, secondhand clothes. There goes the little man, goes another little man. Now the Court Square's just a set of streets that people go around, but they seldom think about the little man that built this town before the big money shut him down and killed the little man. Oh, the little man. Now the stores are lined up in a concrete strip. You can buy the whole world in just one trip. You save a penny cause it's jumbo size. They don't even realize they're killing the little man. Oh, the little man. Now the court square's just a set of streets that people go around, but they seldom think about the little man that built this town before the big money shut them down and killed the little man. Oh, the little man. It wasn't long ago when I was a child, an old black man came with his mule and his plow. He broke the ground where we grew our garden back before we'd all forgotten about the little man. The little man. Long live the little man. God bless the little man.
Greatest man I never knew lived just down the hall, and every day we said hello, but never touched at all. He was in his paper, I was in my room. How was I to know he thought I owned the moon? The greatest man I never knew came home late every night. He never had too much to say, too much was on his mind. I never really knew him, oh, and now it seems so sad. Everything he gave to us took all he had. Then the days turned into years, and the memories to black and white. He grew cold like in the winter wind, blowing across my life. The greatest words I never heard, I guess I'll never hear. The man I thought could never die has been dead almost a year. He was good at business, but there was business left to do. He never said he loved me, guess he thought I knew. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. distance there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. There are no guns, no bombs, no diseases, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments marching in a common band, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They're the songs of every man. God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I can't comprehend what all this war is for. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the heart of every man. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the song of every man.
Good evening there, Paul. Paul Roach. I'll have that now in a few minutes. Mike Denver there for you, okay?
I've waited for you and always been true. Waited no longer I can stand. I know you were trying to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. Long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. All I can do, all I can say, you know I've gotta make you understand. I wanted you for mine, but I've wasted my time. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. Long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night.
no one would ever know the pain that I've been through. I've waited as long as I can. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say you love me, say you love me. Long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, your love's so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say you love me, say you love me. Long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, your love is so divine. I've waited as long as I can.
Yeah, we're going up to the county of Donegal this time. Here's the hills of Donegal.
You may talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or a cry of the owl banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Play-by clubs, all-night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having half bet. And in his show it could be known for its multi-millionaires. And Donald Trump would like a chunk to live in solitaire. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north and south, I'd keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Let's keep those hands up.
Standing top of Errigal would give me such a thrill. And hear them say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. And don't despair, cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. As if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. The north to south, I'd keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. You see those chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Here's the band. Happening Friday. Up those hands. Hey, 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 hey.
Hold on, Grace Almighty,
fallen for another, she can make her own way home. And even if she asked me now, well, I'd let her go alone. But I used to see her up the chapel when she went to Sunday Mass. And when she'd go up to receive, I'd kneel down there and watch her pass. The glory of her ass. I used to love her once. Long, long time ago, I used to love her. I used to love her once. Long, long time ago, it's gone. All my loving is gone. Whoa, whoa, it's gone. All my loving is gone. Do you remember her collecting for concern on Christmas Eve? Well, she was on a 40 at her fast, just water and black tea. And I walked straight up and made an ostentatious contribution. And I winked at her to tell her I'd seduce her in the future when she's feeling looser. I used to love her once. Long, long time ago, I used to love her. I used to love her once. Long, long time ago, it's gone. All my loving is gone. Whoa, whoa, it's gone. All my loving is gone. So now you know the truth of it. She's no longer my obsession. A lot of thoughts and dreams I had of her would take 6 months in confession. See, I met this young one Thursday night and she's into free expression. And her mission is to rid the world of this sinful repression. Then we had a session. I used to love her once. A long time ago, I used to love her. I used to love her once. Long, long time ago, it's gone. All my loving is gone. Whoa, whoa, it's gone. All my loving is gone. But it's gone, long, long gone. All my loving is gone, long, long gone. All my loving is gone, long, long gone. All my loving is gone, long, long gone. I have fallen for another. She can make her own way home.
We're coming near the end of the night now, and I'd like to thank all who was on the chat here and all who viewed it or not on it. So I hope you all enjoyed the music, the lineup I had tonight, and I hope you all enjoyed the bank holiday weekend. Good night and God bless.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in a cradle in the mold cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in the mold cotton fields back home. When them cotton balls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in the mold cotton fields.
My legs are tired and weak. Monday morning I got the blues. I'm so hoarse I could hardly speak. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, drag some more. Thursday bores me too. But Friday night I feel alright, 'cause now I'm gonna dance with you. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Yeah. Turn me on all night long. All I really want is you. Let the guitar man on the bandstand boogie woogie all night through. Well, you're too sexy for my own good, far too good to be true. I can't dance the mambo, but I sure wanna boogie with you. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Yeah. Come Sunday morning and I feel so bad. My legs are tired and weak. Monday morning I got the blues. I'm so hoarse I could hardly speak. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, drag some more. Thursday bores me too. But Friday night I feel alright, 'cause now I'm gonna dance with you. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left. Everybody turn to the right. Take one step forward and one step back. We're gonna dance all night.